If Julie and Susie would spin across the floor, they worked hard, they played hard with nothing to prove.
Largs Pier was a sort of the last bastion of rock and roll. This is a pub where I used to go there when I was 16 and sneak in, pretend I was 18 and get in. And I'd go and see Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs and Lobby Lloyd and the Colored Balls. And I actually, credit that audience with helping form the way Cold Chisel played, Because they demand that we played hard, they demand that we played fast, they demand that we played loud. And, and of course we were happy to sort of accommodate. They were the sort of audience, if they liked you, they'd die for you, they'd jump, they'd do everything for you, and if they didn't like you, they'd throw things at you.
She was like so many more from that time on.
I remember being in America, like touring America in the mid-'80s, and they wanted us to, they wanted me as a front man to be out, raping and pillaging and doing all the stuff that rock stars do, gluing furniture to roofs and stuff. And I said no, I'd take my kids on the road, and I hired extra tour buses, and we had the nanny and all that sort of stuff on tour, and they couldn't understand it at all. Leaving the sort of safety of Cold Chisel to go solo was very, very daunting. But at the same time, in saying that, after 10 years of being in a band, we'd sort of learnt as much as we could from each other. We'd sort of, pushed each other's the limits as much as we could, literally and physically. For the life of me, I don't understand why more bands don't do regional shows. I mean, regional audiences, I love playing in the city, but inner city audiences tend to be a little bit cooler. And, they go there and they paid their money and they expect you to entertain them, whereas country folk don't have any assumptions. They pay their money, they like you, and they're already having a good time before you even get there, So you go there and the show just, jumps to a high point really quick. So they're really great fun shows to play. The other thing is, I've said it repeatedly, country people buy your records as much as city folk, and so they deserve to be played to.